Hello and welcome back to another review. Today we'll be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars Obi Wans Jedi Starfighter. This set is 7 plus and this number is 75333. There's 282 pieces in this set and includes 3 minifigures. That being, well, 2 minifigures and 1 astromech droid. That being R4P17, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Tanwi, however you say that. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. This set is part of the new sort of Star Wars box design that they have, with a nice sort of black design with the striping. They went with dark blue for the set, and interestingly enough, even though this is a prequel set, there is Darth Vader in the corner there. Interesting. I'll just say that. On the actual side of the box, we do have a nice little sneak at the set here in motion, as long as a little continuation of that blue striping. I do love the dark blue that went with this, and the actual box art design that they have for the background for Kaminoan, the Kaminoan city, is awesome. Looking at the top of the box, you see like a Star Wars and our actual size, continuing with that sort of dark blue theme that they have going on for this set. Here we can have, here we have the set sort of landed, and Obi-Wan sort of, oh, sorry about that, knocked the camera. Obi-Wan talking with the Kaminoan, trying to find Jango Fett from episode 2. We can see a little bit of play features going on, so there are sort of stud shooters here, as well as you can have a compartment to hold our astromech droid in the actual set, as you cannot have it sort of full body put on. You can just put the head, and this is where this gray spinny piece is here. You just put the head of the astromech on that, and then you put the body in the actual body of the starfighter. Losing track of my words. Sorry about that. Okay, let's look at the box. Let's look at the set. So here we have the Starfighter out and built, and our Tanwi just off to the side because they don't get anything. Putting her off to the side, we'll look at the Starfighter. It does have landing gear, which is awesome. So when you have it land like that, when you have it flying, just put the landing gear up to the body of the actual Starfighter, and it's up out of the way. So that's cool. It's super wishable. I like using the back here, putting my 2 fingers on the actual back, mostly right here. You get a good grip on the actual thing, on the Starfighter. Um, anyway, so you whoosh it around, super fun. I do love the design, the coloring for it, the dark red with the white, and then a little touch of green. I do love that green. It's really nice. And also here at the back, there's a little bit of that green with our sort of angled piece there, and more stickering as well. There is a Republic logo there, and our stud shooters are right here on the actual front of the Starfighter here. All you do, press down, and I guess launched away and lost forever. I do like this sort of angling of these stickers. So sticker, sticker, and sticker, but it kind of connects to make this cool sort of design going on when you're looking at the actual top of it. And again, with the more stickers that I showed you earlier, this just comes together as a really cool Starfighter. Setting the landing gear in motion so we can actually have, oh, and also I forgot to mention, you do get 2 clips for weapon storage, although there is only 1 weapon, so that is interesting. So you can put Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber up just right there. It's easy storage and tucks it away super easily, not being able to be seen, which is awesome. More storage, so here we have our actual astromech droid. You can rotate the astromech around. You can kind of look around sort of like that. And his actual body, instead of just tossing it away and losing it, is actually in the Starfighter, which is really cool. So taking off this piece here, just setting that to the side, you can see that our astromech is right here. So just plopping him out of that, you can see the cavity that you put him in. There is just one stud to hold him in there, which is really cool. And then once you're done, just put the actual piece back on, as that completes the look of the Starfighter, and you can have the astromech up and about, walking with Obi-Wan, which is cool. We'll just put the astromech together. There we go. So here, there's our astromech, and we can have him off to the side. Taking a look at the cockpit area, this is awesome. So just plop the cockpit open, and here we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. Taking him out of the cockpit seat, you can see what's going on. So it's actually quite a deep thing to put him in. And we can see here's the control panel for the actual Starfighter, and the seating. There's this nice sort of lounge back chair. Closing that back up, we'll look at minifigures next, as that is all that is open. Oh, actually, hold on. I forgot about this. So in the actual sort of movie, Obi-Wan is looking for Jango Fett. Jango Fett. So he does use this sort of radar dish in the movie, so you can have that popped on this side. Or on the other side, there is also that same sort of piece right there. Super easy to plug on and off for that sort of scene going on. I would love to see a Jango Fett's we'll go with Starfighter, even though it's called Slave One. For whatever reason, they've rebranded it to Starfighter. I don't know why. Boba Fett Starfighter, Jango Fett Starfighter. I'm not sure. Anyway, I would love to see a sort of set to go with Obi-Wan Starfighter here, with the Slave One and Jango Fett coloring. That would be pretty cool. Let's look at figures next. Just setting that to the side, we'll look at the figures. So here we have Obi-Wan Kenobi in his episode 2 uniform. He's got his robes on, as well as this sort of overcoat of like this brown sort of caping, even though it doesn't come with a cape, which kind of sucks. You can see here he does have the sort of headset that he wears while flying his starship, which is cool, and this sort of neutral look that's going on. I do love the printing that's going on for the torso, and the sort of continuation of the brown robing over his normal robes, from the torso down to the waist, down to the actual legs, which is cool. And you can see his standard robes there as well. He does come with two faces. Here's his other face. It's kind of like it's a neutral face as well, maybe sort of a quizzical going on. We can see that with the hair as well. That's pretty cool. And he does come with a hood piece, one of the new hood pieces, which is nice and brown, which does sort of complete that look as well, which is pretty cool. He's just kind of chilling. I do sort of like this figure. It's a great addition to the figure collection. Taking a look at our astromech. I forget his name already. I'm sorry. R4P17. This is a nice figure to have, and the sort of maroon white coloring that we have going on. I do, however, have a sort of problem going on with the printing. It's kind of messed up, as you can see, towards the back. So it's normal on the side, and then it comes up and like wonky going on, which kind of sucks with that silver ring. And again, I do believe the front is a little offset as well, which it does suck to see. I'm not sure if this is on all figures or just mine specifically, but I figured I would mention it. It's not the end of the world, but it does sort of suck to have that happen. And our third and final minifigure of the set, is Tan Wei, our Kaminoan, which is really cool. So he does have this sort of special piece going on for the actual head, this long neck, and then the actual Kaminoan head, which is really cool. Hopefully, since they made a new piece for this, I'm hoping that we see more Kaminoans, especially with Bad Batch and the cloning thing. I've not seen season 2, so I'm not sure if that continues with the Kaminoans, but I know season 1 sort of had a lot going on with them, so I'm hoping to see more of them, and maybe we can kind of come up with a cloning facility, which would be kind of cool. There's a lot of printing going on, and it actually has this special sort of dress piece, like it's not normal minifigure legs. And on the back there is actually printing, which is really cool. I've never actually seen that. So that just adds that the printing and the actual figure itself, as well as that back printing, is really, really nice. Overall, great figure selection, and yeah, I can't really complain. So here we have the actual instruction manual. Here is our standard weight instruction manual with our set and our 3 minifigures of this set. We have our set number there, and the set instructions is pretty normal. Our progress bar is Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is pretty cool, but other than that, it's pretty the same. Looking at the sticker book, you can see there's quite a bit of stickers. I'll add to the set quite a bit, and highly recommend putting them on. I'm a big sticker guy, what can I say? Next, we'll look at the actual extra pieces. Nothing too major. There is an extra lightsaber hilt, which is cool to have. There is a piece for the stud shooter there, and then there is extra of these. These are what you put into the stud shooters, but pretty standard extra pieces, nothing too crazy going on. We'll look at the final thoughts next. So some final thoughts as we close with the video. I do quite like this Jedi Starfighter. I waited quite a bit to actually get it, but I did get it on sale, which kind of adds to the sort of wanting to get it. Comes with 3 great figures. I do love the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Great printing for the actual figure. It's nice to get a Kaminoan and with that new piece of head, which is cool. And again, other astromech is also nice to get. It does suck for the printing issue, but that is what it is. The actual Starfighter itself is awesome and sort of fun to build. A lot of detail going on here, and I do love the color scheme for Obi-Wan's actual Starfighter. I do hope to see in the future a Jango Fett's Slave 1, which would be really nice to match with this set here, and give us the Jango Fett as well as a sort of kid version of Boba Fett, which would be really, really nice to see. Other than that, though, great set, highly recommend to get, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.